Yo, how's it going, people of Skyblock, and welcome back to some more Hypixel Skyblock. Today, let's talk about some changes that need to make to this game, because it's getting boring for a lot of people, let's be honest. And starting off with that is, minions are just not fun to collect. It takes like 10 minutes sometimes, you go through, you do that, and you make them enchanted unless you pay like 500,000 coins for a super compactor, in which this takes slightly less time to do. But just going through and collecting these minions over and over again, especially if you're one of those people that have like 24 or even like 25 minion slots, there's just no reason. There should be just a button you can click on the minion that just puts it in storage. There shouldn't be like maximum storages, which I get why there's upgrades to the minions for storage, but you don't really need to upgrade your minions unless you want them to work faster. And most minions, it's not worth working faster. Like, if you spend, 10 million coins to upgrade a minion from tier 10 to tier 11, that minion's never going to make those 11 million coins back. It's just not going to happen. And, like, even if you're saying this, like, it's been almost a minute, and I'm not even, like, to my second floor yet. So, I think there could just be some adjustments made to minions to make collecting them go slightly faster. Of course, they added the quick craft thing, which does help quite a little bit, but it's still boring. See, we're only halfway done, and I have to find things more to talk about. But instead, I just have to cut the video, because its minions are taking too long to collect. Oh yeah, and I did forget to mention how the quick crafting is a pay-to-have thing. If I'm correct, non-ranked players can't actually use this quick crafting, meaning they have to sit there and manually turn all of these potatoes into enchanted potatoes, or whatever item they want. And it's just not ideal. So, I guess actually we made a pretty good amount of potatoes though, so I can't complain about how fast they're working. But next thing I want to talk about is summoning eyes. These things are way too overpriced. When they first came out back, oh man, it was like 7 or 8 months ago. It was like summer last year. Summoning eyes were like 1 million coins. Now this makes sense, they're a brand new item, and everyone wanted to fight dragons, so that's alright. But now that they've changed kind of how summoning eyes work, and we'll be honest, it's a pretty common drop. Like, it's not something you spend, all day trying to get one. You get one, like, every hour. It's, like, 1 in 420 chance, I believe. And these things sell for 700,000 coins. Roughly 700,000, between 660,000 and 700,000, because I know one of you is going to comment that. But let's just say, you can get 700,000 if you really tried. And no one really wants to pay 700,000 coins for a summoning eye, because all you do with summoning eyes is fight dragons. That's their only use. So you'd never really want to place one summoning eye for dragons, except you animated. You got superior dragon boots from one eye, and that was ridiculous. I still can't believe that happened. Anyways, I'm rambling. Summoning eyes, if you want to fight a dragon, ideally you'd place 2. That's like 1.4, there's an arrow in my face. That's like 1.4 million coins to fight one dragon. And odds are you're going to get stuck with some old dragon shoes or maybe a young dragon helmet, and you're going to lose like 1 million coins. So there really is no reason for summoning eyes to be this expensive. They've only gotten to this price is because people are still paying for it. Like, a couple months ago, before the pet update came out, and actually before that even, summoning eyes were about 300,000 coins, and I think this was a pretty fair price for them because, you don't get superior dragons very often, and the only way to get profit was a superior dragon or, aspect of the dragons, so, summoning eyes weren't very expensive. But now that dragon armor price has gone down, why are summoning prices still going up? Like, I understand now that the pet update's out, you can get dragon pets, which that justifies a price bump, but why were they 600,000 coins before the pet update? It just doesn't make sense. So Hypixel really needs to do something to make summoning eyes less expensive. I don't know what that is. Maybe like put a max price limit on them. That's like the only thing I can think of, which is kind of dumb. Because, then people will be less likely to farm zealots, even though I think that if summoning eyes went for 250,000 coins, people would still farm them. Because, the demand to fight dragons will still be high, because that's like the only fun thing in this game is fighting dragons. Anyways, the next thing I want to talk about is Slayers. Slayers haven't gotten touched in a while, and frankly, they've always been quite boring. At least to me, they've been extremely boring. I haven't bothered with them. I'll go show you my Slayer levels to prove that they're boring to me. I got Revenant Horror level 3, Spider, and Wolf level 4. These are, according to, like, veteran pro players, extremely low. And that's because it's not fun. I mean, if I were to start a spider quest right now, I'd pay upwards of 10,000 coins to go to the spider's den and get my kills stolen for 30 minutes while I'm trying to kill like 200 spiders. And then eventually, you get to fight the boss and it dies in 4 seconds because someone in full tuxedo armor with a max Midas sword kills it in like 2 seconds. So then you go and you get whatever loot you get. Sometimes you make profit, sometimes you don't. But all in all, the rewards you get for leveling up your Slayer quests do not justify how much it takes. I've heard that it takes upwards of 10 million coins to reach Sven Packmaster level 7. And in exchange for that, you get 1 drop, pretty much. Everything else, like 4 crit damage or whatever it is, the itchy claw, something. No. The only thing that it's worth is the Overflux Capacitor, which is an insanely rare drop that's like 80 million coins. And that's basically just lottery. You can't actually farm for it. So Slayers need an update. They need more rewards, or at least better rewards, that make it worth grinding for and make it easier to kill the 300 wolves that it takes, or whatever it takes. Especially since they've removed mini lobbies, now Sven Packmaster's like impossible again, so that's a problem. On to the next thing is weapon abilities. Some of them are great. Aspect at the end, very unique. You can teleport. And some of them, the aspect of the dragons, for the rarity and price of this sword, what is it? 700 damage? Doesn't do anything. And even worse, it pushes things away from you. The only practical use I've found for this ability is going up to an enderman someone's about to kill and then just pushing it away, ruining their day. And that's it. It doesn't do any, like this. I can just do that, and then I can take his kills. I'll try to show that better. Like this. I could just go up to this guy and then just be like, boom! And I push them all away from him. That's it. So it's not really good. I think this ability should deal a lot more damage, maybe 3,000 damage, make it justifying for the 100 mana cost and the insanely slow cooldown on this ability. It needs something else. And Pigman Sword, if I'm correct, has a pretty similar one. Where's Pigman? It's in farming, pork chops, that's chicken, pork chops, Pigman Sword. Yeah, okay, this one actually is good, see? It gives you defense, and it can deal, up to 1,500 damage. But the aspect of the dragons, it just pushes everything away, dealing, basically no damage. And Zombie Sword used to have a great ability, and now it's garbage, because you can only use it 4 times, and it defeats the point of a healing item, which, heals you. It stops healing you after a little bit, and sometimes it just doesn't work. Anyways, next one is, this one's pretty obvious. Dungeons needs to come out, alright? They've added this little secret room. I'll go jump to that right now. So if you make your way over to the little zombie cave where you would normally fight all of the revenant zombies, and you take a right, there's this new room they added, which, it seems like this is where Dungeons is going to be, not that massive gate that everyone thought it was going to be. There's a shop here, we don't know what it is. There's a dude here, we don't know what he does. It's called the Catacombs, that's not actually called the Dungeons, meaning we might be getting something before Dungeons, which that'd be annoying. And we got this new blacksmith thing, so, yeah. But we need Dungeons. We've been waiting for it since, September, and it's still not out, which I get. It takes a while to make updates, but, this is your most popular game. You might want to get Dungeons out soon, alright? Alright. Nextly, they need to stop nerfing fun things. If you haven't noticed, Hypixel's been nerfing a lot of items recently, with the newest one being Talismans, even though technically it's not a nerf. Go watch my best guide for Talismans after the update to see that it's not actually a nerf, but they tried to nerf it, alright? And Talismans were very unique in the game because you would try to get as many as you can so you could deal more damage. Now they're making Talismans give less damage and swords and bows more damage. So why do we have Talismans? I get that they have these tiny little stats, but let's just pick a random one here, right here. Okay, I landed on the Night Crystal. Increases your strength and defense by +5 during the night. Alright, that does nothing. That's the tiniest buff in the world. And you can just get one for the day, too, and it defeats the point of one of them being special. You just get +5. So basically, if you have both of these, it's +5 strength and defense. And that's it. Let's pick another one. What's this one? The Strong Feather Artifact. Increases how far you can fall before taking fall damage by 10 blocks, and no one dies from fall damage anyways. Frozen Chicken. 1 speed. Yeah, I get that's a joke item, but it did 1 speed. You couldn't have made it like 10 or something. So yeah, they just... Another thing is, explosive bow. I've heard that it's now a half drop for getting some of the eyes in the end. It's now 1 out of 840, if I can do math right. Which, like, why would they do that? Like, what if they just made it not hit Enderman? That would make more sense. But instead, they're making it so the items we use to get summoning eyes makes it harder to get summoning eyes, which raises the price of them. Yeah, and also this bow is extremely expensive now. And lastly, they need to do something about people, like, scamming other players into giving them their items. Like, if you go around lobbies, like, I'm just gonna go to, like, lobby 2, alright? I'm gonna go to lobby 2, because lobby 1's too hard to get into. And we're gonna wait maybe 30 seconds. And I guarantee, within these 30 seconds, someone is going to try to trick someone into giving them items. Alright? Alright, come to map free stuff. Anyone bid on my stuff, it's super. Alright, let's check his auction. Under bid anyone. Oh, no, his name is Organized Chaos. Crystal armor. Alright, let's look at this guy. Party to find out how to make 13 million coins. I already know what's going to happen. He's going to accept it instantly and link me to a Discord, because that's what they do. So let's see. I'm going to blur it out because these Discords are always fake. Here we go. There it is. And he's gone. Alright, I'm going to clear that so I don't have to spend ages blurring it. I actually can't, so we're just going to do that for a bit. But yeah, you can see that none of these people are actually being serious. And some people are telling you to add them to your co-op. And then they go and take all your items. Like, staff should just instant ban people at this point that do it. A gift the fish? What? How do you... Okay, I don't know what that is. But, like, there are so many people tricking people into bidding extremely high on some items. Like, I saw someone bid 14 million coins on superior farmer leggings because they thought it was superior dragon leggings. And it's like, staff just aren't doing anything about it. So, that's something they should probably do. It makes the game more playable for everyone. So, yeah. Those are just some things that I've thought of. And if you have any other things that you think Hypixel should add to Skyblock or fix, leave them in the comments. And let's talk about it. Let's try to get some things fixed and make Skyblock a more fun game to play. Alright, anyways, have an awesome day, everyone. Leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed. Subscribe for more Hypixel Skyblock content. And I'll see you all on the flip side. Peace out.